أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear my students, how are you? I hope you all will be fine there and enjoying Ramadan. And today is 7th Ramadan bifadli ta'ala. And I welcome back to all my dear viewers on my channel Learn with Hafiz Abdul Wahid, and with a new video with a new lesson. And I request you who are newcomers on my channel, I request you to subscribe my channel, and don't be forget to press bell icon so that you can got all the notifications of my videos, and must watch all my videos till the end of the video. So my dears, let's go and see what's the new lesson of today is there. So guys, as you know, we are studying lesson number 2, haruf murakkabat, connector letters there, and we have learned page number 3, and we reviewed the last lesson of tomorrow. We learned the last lesson. We learned connector letters, 2 and 3 letters, as well as we learned the different shapes of ta yesterday there. As you know, last time we learned different shapes of ta. The number 1 is the shape of ta is there, and the original shape of ta is there with its complete form, as we have learned in alphabetic letters, lesson number 1. And the second written shape of ta is here, and the third written form of ta is there, and the third and the fourth written form of ta is there at the end of nun ta. So guys, let's start the lesson of today with tawuz and tasmiya. Guys, on yesterday we end our lesson on taha, and today we are starting from noon ta. You can see here it is noon ta, noon ta. How will we connect these two letters? You see here the star is noon, the on right side there is noon, and on left side is ta. Ta is there with its original form when we break the two letters here, and when we joined and connected these two letters, noon will be written in its half written form, as you know, in this way, and ta is written with this half written form, but is not in its original form there, but with its half written form, and the different written form, not with the half written form, as we have learned earlier. Like here, you can see here the half written form of ta is here, ya ta noon, ya ta noon. Ta is here, the first written form of ta is with half letter written here, and here the ta is written with this half written form, but it's another written form is here. So guys, the next is ha here. Ha is ha like two circles rejoined, like our eyes two. You can see here. You can see here like two eyes, like two circles when you join these eyes, resembling like two eyes. And the next is ya ha ba, ya ha ba. And how we connect these three letters? The first is ya with the addition of ha, and at the end is ba is here. Ya be written is half written form under two dots here in this form here. plus ha, right, looks like a two round eyes here. And at the end bar will be written, always be written in its original form there, so it becomes ya ha ba. So guys, here here you can see here his different written form of ha is here. We will discuss here, we will learn here. uh, the one is, you can see here, ya haba. Yeah, this number one type of ya, number one written form of ha is here, ya haba. And the second is ba ha alif, ba ha alif. Ba, the half written form of ba is here, plus ha, like two round eyes here, looks like two eyes, plus alif. Ba ha alif. Ba will be written in its half written form, as well as ha, and connected is there alif. So ba ha alif. It is looks like the first written form of ha, a little bit different is there. You can see here, looks like the first type of written form of ha, with a little bit difference is there, ba ha alif. And the next is ba ha mim, ba ha mim. Ba plus ha, looks like ha. Another written form of ha is there. Number one is there, ha, and this type of ha we have learned yesterday. You know, ha. Ha. Yesterday we discussed it, and as well as in ya ha, another form of written form of ha is there. So the first is ba with half written form, plus ha, plus at the end meme is written with its original form, ba ha meme. uh, this ha, you can see here at the end is there, it's mentioned at the end of the list. Number one in yahaba, and the second last is ha in ba ha alif. You can see here, looks like a different written form, ba ha alif. Another written form of ha is there in ba ha alif. I'm trying to match with the connected letters. Ha, in yahaba, and this type of ha is in ba ha alif, and the last is in ba ha mim. So we have learned here the three types of ha is there. Ha, and the second last, and the last one. So we will go ahead. Guys, the remaining forms of ha, we have learned it on yesterday's day. We learned this written form of ha, here is, and there is another written form of ha is in ya ha. Here is, it is mentioned here, and another written form of ha is there in ta ha, in ta ha. You can see here ha. So there are almost six written forms of ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So guys, I hope you have learned how to connect the letters with their half written forms, and with the different written forms of different letters. As you know, today I have learned the different written forms of ha is here, and almost the second and third and the fourth written form of ha we have learnt on yesterday. Number one, number two in yaha, and the number three written form of taha we have discussed and we have learnt on yesterday. And today we have learnt uh, the fourth written form of ha, like a round eyes, and the fifth written form and in baha alif, and the sixth written form of ha in baha mim. It means there are different six written forms, different writing styles of ha. Is there in Al Qaida, Noorania, and these types, kinds of written forms of ha used in the Holy Quran on different places. So guys, I'll once again I repeat my lesson. Today we start from noon ta, and is a different style, a type kind of written form of ta is there, noon ta. And there is ha, looks like a two round eyes there, ya ha ba, uh, ya ha ba, uh, ya ha ba. Here is ha is the first written form, looks like you can see in the list mentioned above, ya ha ba. And the next is ba ha alif, ba ha alif, third written form of ha, ba ha alif. And the next is ba ha mim, fourth written form of ha is there, a different written form of ha is there. And two written forms of ha we have learned yesterday, like number one ha, and the number two yaha. This type of ha will be written as uh, when it will be lonely written, not with the connection of other letters. It will be written singly, not with the connection of another letter. This type of ha I'm talking about. And this type of ha will be written with the connection of the other letter, like in ya ha. And the third form of ha is in ta ha. And the fourth written form, and these looks like to each other, and resembling to each other, ha and ya ha ba. And the fifth is in ba ha alif, and the sixth is in ba ha mim. And the sixth, there is a sixth written form of ba ha mim. These six different kinds of written forms of ha used in the Holy Quran on different places there. So guys, this was a lesson. I hope you listened carefully and followed me, and repeat the lesson, the sounds and pronunciations of the connected letters. And as well as I hope you will repeat, you will revise a lesson in your homes, so that in this way you can learn very easily and successfully. And as you know, first of all, we learned how to connect the different alphabetical letters, and then further we also learned today the different written shapes of ha. As I have mentioned in a different list, in a list different six types of written forms of ha. So these different types of written forms of ha used in different places of Holy Quran. So if when we learned the different types, different written forms of ha there in here in noorania al qaida noorania, then we'll be able to recognize these different written forms in Holy Quran, and we will recite successfully without mistakes and correctively. Guys, once again, furthermore, I request you are newcomers on my channel, please subscribe my channel, and don't be forget to press bell icon, so that you can got the notifications of all my coming new videos. See you next time. Till then, with the new day, with a new lesson, with a new video, I'll meet you. So till then, for Allah Hafiz.